Hello everyone, Tiffany here today, coming to you from Canada. It's colder than what I'm making it look right now, but just hanging out, getting some mountain time, some fresh air. You can see there's still some snow up there on that one, and it's NHL playoff time, so I've got the Flames jersey on today, repping that, and we'll be watching tonight with my dad. But I just wanted to jump on here real quick, and I wanted to talk about failure. And it actually just got really cold. The sun came out for a minute. So I want to talk about failure and how you perceive your failures, because failure is an inevitable part of our existence here on earth. There is nothing that we do that the first time we are 100% successful at, and yet even though failure is part of the human condition and it's something that we all have to go through and we all have to figure out and navigate those waters, so many people tend to take the things that don't work out for them, internalize them, and allow that to become their identity, which actually stops them from taking further action in the future. What we see happen is people will start a business and things won't go as planned. And oftentimes, to be honest, most people give up before they actually reach success, right? They struggle for a couple months in their new business and then they just deem themselves a failure because they didn't make $1 million in the first year, which is what their goal was. And so it's like that popular meme that's on social media where you see the guy digging, and then when he's an inch away from the diamonds, he stops. And that's what so many people do, is they stop early. They figure or they decide that that business was a failure, so therefore they are a failure, rather than that thing, that way that they were living life or that way that they were running their business, that didn't work, so therefore they are a failure. I want to offer a reframe for that for you today, though, and talk about how you are not a failure because something didn't work out, just that way didn't work. I talk a lot about Thomas Edison and how he failed 9,999 times before he made the incandescent light bulb. And I have never heard anybody say that dude was a huge failure, because he wasn't. He got there in the end because he didn't take each misstep, each trial that didn't work out. He didn't take that and internalize it and say, man, I'm such a failure. What he said was, that didn't work. And if you've seen or read interviews or heard things that Thomas Edison has said, that's actually what he said. He just said, I found 9,999 ways that didn't work. So stop taking the things that don't work out as you planned, whether it's a business, whether it's a job opportunity, whether it's a relationship. Stop internalizing that and making that your identity. Because if that was the case, when your children are learning how to walk and they fall over, do you look at them and say, damn, you're a failure? No, you encourage them to get back up and try again. And everyone watching this video, I know that you fell over when you were learning how to walk. And yet you got there in the end. You kept going. You learned something every time you fell down that allowed you to balance and be better at walking. And now you do it naturally every single day. So go, yes, take responsibility and say, what do I need to change? And you can take responsibility without becoming a failure. You can take responsibility without adopting that as your identity. It doesn't matter what you do. Things aren't always going to go as planned. You can fail doing something that you don't love, that you're not passionate about. So you might as well give the thing that you are passionate about a chance. Because all that matters in the end is what you put your heart and soul into. Are you going to keep putting your heart and soul into things that you don't love? Or are you actually gonna take a chance on yourself? I would rather take a chance on myself than on anybody else I know on the planet. Except for maybe this guy. This guy's like the hardest working guy. See the matching jerseys? Smile, Dad. He's camera shy, but I told him I was gonna get him on camera. So stop internalizing things that don't go your way and just recognize that there's a lesson in that for you. Take that lesson, make an adjustment, and go back out there and figure out a way that does work. That's what I want you to know. And if you need some help, that's what I'm here for. And you can get my help for as low as $7 a month. Just head to removemylimits.com. I've got an incredible offer there for you right now where you have access to me in your ear every single day and multiple times a week in different ways so that you can find your true potential and you can let go of that identity of being a failure. Because it doesn't matter what happened in the past. The past is gone. I've had multiple businesses fail, and yet I'm standing here today telling you that I am a success story because I learned from each one of those failures, and you can too. So head over to removemylimits.com, and I will talk to you all soon. Have an amazing day, and go Flames. Bye.